Go to TAPgiles.com to learn dreams, engage my services, and support the channel. So that's the problem with this, is that it affects the physics of everything on that plane, whereas the other one kind of fakes it. I'd probably not have the world tilt like that, and instead use these similar outputs to just affect the direction that it's going. So if I just turn those off, for example. So, for example, if I had a ball and I wanted to control it using the let's turn off, using the gyro, then I could scale this to between 0 and 3.4 and use that as the direction to move. So yeah, I'd have to have a chip or something. And it doesn't have to be surface snapped or anything. I can just go apply to object, and then stuff in here would apply to it. It's like the advanced mover. Probably just want Y to be 0, and then the X will be controlled by tilting like this. So that's what this is. Is that what this is? Sure it's the right one. No. We want roll. Cool. And then we'll just wire that straight into the X speed. We'll have the Z speed be 0. So I'll just test like this. Oh, we need it to be movable. I'm tilting left, tilting right, so it's just inverted. Probably want more strength on it and no damping. Yay, it's doing something. Cool, and then we can do the same for up and down. For the Z, I'll need to multiply them. Let's multiply them here. And then I can have just a value slider with the actual speed. And these can multiply by 1. Although we know that that needs -1. -1. Okay. So left, right, forwards and backwards. So now we've got like a working thingy like that. So this will be our camera rig. For now I'm just going to group it all up and not really think about it. And I'll have a chip that's linked to the whole group. Oh, and this one will have the actual camera in it. Okay, and it'll teleport to the ball. So all this stuff needs to be non-collidable and invisible. And the ball needs a tag. So let's give it a tag. Oops. There you go. Put the gizmo in the center. So this is the ball. This teleports to it such that the ball is like in front of it. So let's just do that or something. Let's get that working first. Ball. Let's go in there. And if we go and rotate this down, it will still be rotated down like that. Oh, now let's turn off that other one, and we'll have a switch on here, just like we had before, for that, to make sure it's locked in. Okay, so I can still move around, and we've got our camera rig. And I was thinking we could rotate the camera rig based on this stuff. So so that's for the table. This is for the camera. So we want that to not affect that. Where's the thing? Over there. And then over there. Okay. So then that'll affect bolts in here instead. That's the idea. So at the grid, make some bolts. That'll be up in the center of this, I guess. Okay, so it's going forwards and backwards. There we go. This is just so I can tell which is which later on. It doesn't really do anything. But yeah, that's actually this one. And then this will be that one. And that will tilt that wise. Oops. Okay. Okay. So none of that should be movable. Rolling left and right. So I think that's that one. No, it's that one. And I'm using L1 and left and right to go between the different keyframes. Okay. And then this one is for pitch forward and backwards. Okay. So that might be working. So tilt left. Yeah, that's probably right. Yeah, it's tilting the world. Yeah, if I like make that less crazy. So left and right, forwards and backwards. So I probably want the teleporter on this so that as I tilt forwards, we're still teleporting to the ball based on that. So we need like an easy way to turn those off. Cool. Put that on there. Oh wait, we need to be inside. Right, now that's doing something. Okay, and then do that. And now if that's on, yay, it's adjusting. But it needs to be center. Okay, and then move forward. And then put that on again. Yay, it works! So the up and down is backwards. But I'm pretty impressed that works at all. So the world isn't actually moving at all. The table thing isn't moving at all. the ball is moving based on the gyro, kind of. But now, because none of the world is actually moving, it doesn't care. Only the ball cares about the world moving, which is pretty cool. And you can do stuff like, I suppose if I go all the way like that, it starts to go a bit crazy. But up and down seems a bit be alright there. But it's it's because it goes beyond the 0 point. So you probably want to do stuff like a bit of smoothing. So I might just make these a little thinner. Something like that. So it's just less. You still get exactly the same ball motion, but you get less extreme tilts from the camera. This is pretty cool, actually. Thanks for watching. I hope you learned something interesting. Go to patreon.com/TAPgiles to learn something new every day.